one of the things that happens during wartime is it's a great boost to inventiveness. And I think one of the things they realized very quickly in the code-breaking operations at Bletchley Park was that they were going to need assistance from machinery, electromechanical machinery to begin with, to help routinely crank through very, very large numbers of very dull, it's effectively a sifting operation. It's trying to find a needle in a haystack, and it's much easier to get a machine to do that accurately, whereas, of course, humans have got very limited concentration span and find these kinds of routine attention to detail tasks extremely hard. So machinery was obviously the answer for these guys back in 1939, 1940. But as the computing problems associated with code breaking got more complex as the war developed, that provided a real spur to the development of more advanced machinery. And so they started moving from the electromechanical technology into electronic technology. They started using the predecessors of transistors. Things look a bit like light bulbs, but called electronic valves because they effectively had switching system in them. And these things operated at the speed of light, so they sped up the computing that was being done for code breaking massively, so that by 1945 they've got a huge machine at Bletchley Park which they called Colossus. It had hundreds and hundreds of these valves in it, but it was able to do so much more than just a single purpose code breaking task. It was able to, the mathematicians got hold of this thing and started programming it to do long multiplication. And you're thinking, well, that's amazing. They've actually started using the concept of programming this vast machine. So it was in that whole code breaking environment that's essentially the foundation stone for the post-war development of electronic programmable computers. That's where it was laid.